It is time for another edition of Emo TikTok Cringe. And I probably didn't even need to say the cringe part because I think it just kind of goes without saying. When it comes to emo TikTok, cringe is sort of the natural conclusion of that sentence, right? It's like a rapper. Be like, I say emo TikTok, you say cringe. Emo TikTok cringe. Emo TikTok cringe. That's what we're here to do. First one here from Razor Blade Romance. Mom, I don't want to listen to The Cure anymore. I listen to Harry Styles from now. I guess she's the emo goth mommy. I guess. What? Nani? She's about to hit her son in the face with a Pellegrino bottle for listening to Harry Styles. And, you know, it seems ridiculous, but, you know, we're far enough into this thing now. The girls who look like this could be moms. She might be a little bit young to have a son who listens to Harry Styles, but not much. So we're officially old, my friends, because we've reached the point where that big titty goth girl, she might have a son who's, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old who listens to Harry Styles. So there you go. If you don't want the recently divorced military wife that listens to pop country, the good news is you can still start a family with the big titty goth girl. Who knows? She maybe already has a kid waiting for you, and you can be the small penis metal dad to the big titty goth mommy.
Really quick, before we go any further, have you checked out my Patreon? Patrons get early access to all my main channel videos and my podcasts. I also do giveaways sometimes. For example, I just gave away a pair of these Eargasm earplugs. And if you want me to review your music, there's a way to do that as well. All you gotta do is join at the $10 and up level. Then every month I do a call for submissions. If you want me to review something, all you gotta do is drop it in the comments of that post. Then I will review it live on Twitch and post it on Patreon for everyone to see. So if that sounds cool, hit the link in the description of this video, and I appreciate your support.
Let's see what else, Goth Girl. I feel like there's got to be something good there. What's this? This must be like choose your subcultural identity. I don't know. This is Katerina something or other. She looks very Russian. Choose your subcultural identity. Punk, emo, goth, hippie, or grunge. Let's see what Katerina chooses. What will she do? Goth? She chose goth.
Зарождалась в Англии в конце 70-х. Тогда теряла.
I don't know what she's saying. I guess she's giving you a history lesson on goth. All I know is that these emo dudes are down so bad. This guy says, yell at me in Russian, please. They're down so bad. They can't even creep on American goth girls. They've got to go all the way to Russia to creep on goth girls on TikTok. Come on. Come on. Why do these Russian goth girls have to come steal our jobs? There's plenty of good old-fashioned gothic thoughts in America that would love to have you simp for them. You're undermining the American economy. God damn it. Simp for an American goth girl. That's all I ask. Next up, speaking of goth and emo mommies, now we've got to think about emo dads. You remember the emo dad meme, right? You remember the emo dad from like 10 years ago? That's right, Simp Local. This was 10 years ago. Yeah, the original emo dad meme on his like iPhone 3GS like 10 years ago. And it was so funny because the idea of like an emo dad was hilarious, right? Because nobody could possibly be so old. Nobody could like emo yet also be so old that they have children. That would be hilarious, right? There's no way that an emo dad could exist. And that's right, now we are all emo dads. That's the truth. We are all emo dads now. For example, this young man here, me thinking I'm the only emo at the house. Surprise! Emo dad appears. Now, I have a few things to say here. First of all, he said, me thinking I'm the only emo at the house. Does anybody else get triggered by people using the word emo as a noun? Like, I saw some emos, or I'm an emo. Is anyone else triggered by that? Like, emo is an adjective, not a noun. You're supposed to say, I am an emo kid, or we are emo. Emo is an adjective, not a noun. So, problem number one. Problem number two, wearing a behemoth shirt. Didn't you know you can only have one subcultural identity? You can't mix and match. Come on. You can't have like a ska hat, a black metal shirt, emo wristbands, and skinhead shoes. This is not choose your own adventure. This is not mix and match. You got to pick one subcultural identity and you got to stick to it. God damn it. Don't these kids know the rules? If I was his emo dad, I would give him a spanking for breaking the rules of emo and trying to combine subcultural identities. Not on my watch, kid. As long as you live in my house, you'll abide by my rules. You'll choose one subcultural identity and that's it. Choose your scene race. Exactly. It's like the Saints Row character creator. You can't just pick whatever you want. Next, this one. Again, I'm so old. You know, in 2008, I was 29. So to me, 2008 feels like it was yesterday. The idea of this being elder emos, that people who were seniors in high school in 2008, that was 15 years ago now, right? So they're like 33 now, which is horrifying. This is the when we were young demographic. Exactly. I graduated from high school in 1996 when we all looked like NSYNC, Korn, and Blink-182. And I thought that was bad, but let's look at the 2008 yearbook.
Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. No, I
Flatirons.
won't live to see another day.
2008 is the year that you wanted to be in the Flatiron business, because every single person in every single one of these photos spent at least an hour with that Flatiron. I just realized the whole reason behind the elder emo movement and the post-hardcore scene revival, it's Big Flatiron. Big Flatiron wants you to buy hair straighteners again because they missed those golden years. I just found it out, guys. I just put all the pieces together. You sheeple, you thought it was about the music. No, it's Big Flatiron and Big Hairspray just tricking you into bringing it back. They just want the bag. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got to be smarter than that. Anybody seen this guy? He does this, like this crazy, like, I don't know if it's even cosplay, because like he just like made up this character. He looks a lot like a summon from Dark Souls, doesn't he? I don't get it. And so he does stuff like this. This is him on a park bench screaming,
Can you see the dark?
"Can you feel my heart" by Bring Me the Horizon.
Broken? Can you feel? Can you feel my heart?
I just want to know, like, imagine going to the park, like with your kids, and you see this guy standing on a park bench, dressed like that, shrieking at the top of his lungs, Bring Me the Horizon lyrics. You just grab your kid. You're like, come on, let's. But honey, it's time to go. Don't look at him, honey. Just no, mommy's taking you home right now. He's having the time of his life. What I think is wild is how many of these he has on the same park bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So he has like 40 of these things, more like 50, 60, like he has dozens and dozens of these things. I have questions. I feel like there's a house in the background here. You see this? The people who live in this house are like, oh, he's back again. Look, it's that thing screaming on the park bench. And this is the Goo Goo Dolls.
Broken. I just want you to know who I am.
He's singing Goo Goo Dolls lyrics.
And I don't want the world to see me.
Honey, the goth moth is back. Get the hose. I feel like it's actually way more weird that he's singing Goo Goo Dolls songs than Bring Me the Horizon. Like, at least that makes sense. Goo Goo Dolls, that's just weird. I also see this one here. A box of Cheez-Its. This is art right here.
Hold me back. They're gonna rip it off.
This is high art. The guy in his Ryuk cosplay singing White Stripes lyrics in the park next to a moldy pumpkin with the big Costco box of Cheez-Its. The Cheez-Its. That's what makes the whole thing, is the Cheez-Its. I don't know. I don't get it. Cheez-Its are good. I will say that. I was on the fence about this guy. I thought, what a weirdo. Someone should call the cops on this guy. And then I saw, you know what? He's not so bad. The man likes Cheez-Its. How bad could he really be? Yeah, he brings snacks because he sits there for hours recording TikToks. Anyway, next one. Questions I get asked a lot as an emo. This is Claude Beauty. And I gotta say, first of all, she does do an extremely good job of capturing the authentic 2007, 2008 MySpace scene queen look. But an emo, again, I'm offended that she has used emo as a noun, not an adjective, because that's cap. I'm sorry, that's cap. Emo is an adjective, not a noun. But let's see, what questions does she get asked a lot as an emo? Let's see. Wrist check. Okay, there it is. She's displaying all the candy on her wrists, the colored bracelets. And I gotta say, as someone who is also a fan of wrist accessories, I appreciate it. You know, at first I was offended that this girl said an emo, but then I said, you know, anybody who likes wrist accessories as much as I do, they're all right. Got a time. Why aren't you depressed? Dressage does not define emotion. I don't think dressage is a word. Dressage is a horse sport. That's like when you do this. This is dressage. You know, you take the horse to prance around in the arena and do tricks. That's dressage. Dressage does not define emotion. I think she's trying to say the way you dress does not define emotion, but neither does dressage. She could be an ex-horse girl. That's true. I feel like there is some overlap between horse girls. You know, when they were like 10 or 12, they were horse girls. And then, you know, 18 or 19, they get a little bit weird and they turn into scene revivalists. I feel like that could be the case. I wanted to watch this one also. So the question is, it's really weird to hear alt men don't want to be with alt women. That doesn't click with me. I am just going to shut up and let you listen to her answer because it is good.
Yeah, it's true. In my experience, most alternative men don't want to date alternative women. They want to date very normal-looking women who come from good families and have a good job and make enough money to help support them. Most of the alternative men I know, realistically, they're out there sugaring. But they don't want to call it sugaring because they're in denial. They're in denial. They're sugaring. And I get it. For the women, at first, it's kind of fun. It's kind of exciting. Look at this skateboarder with tattoos who listens to music you've never heard of and sleeps on the ground in the living room of an apartment he shares with 6 other dudes. It's interested in you. Yeah.
Sounds like a female Andrew Tate, except unlike Andrew Tate, she is telling the truth. She's telling the truth. These alt guys, they just want, they're basically sugaring. It's true. They just want a mommy that'll take care of them.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so different from your normal life where, you know, you have like a 1-bedroom apartment you rent and work in an office and your life is totally put together. I get how that could be exciting. Yeah. But I feel
the guys think it's so exciting that she has an apartment and a job. Ooh, how exotic. You don't sleep on the floor. You have a bed frame. The posters you have on the wall are framed, not just stuck up with a fucking thumbtack. Wow.
For these women, I really do, because lots of times they don't know that a year from now, they're going to find themselves loaning their shitty alternative boyfriend, you know, money so his DIY band can make it home from Arizona where they're on the last leg of their tour and ran out of cash. And
speak the truth, sister. Speak the truth. The ladies need to hear it. If a guy's in a band, walk away now while you still can. It's the truth, ladies. If a guy's in a band, that is strike 1, 2, and 3. He's out.
And, you know, obviously the boyfriend doesn't have a job because it conflicts with his art, which I'm sure you understand, babe. Which is why you also need to Venmo him $5 so he can get a burrito from Taco Bell. And when he gets home, he'll repay you by telling you he had sex with 16 other people on tour, even though you agreed to a monogamous relationship. And when he meets your parents, he will utterly ignore your mom and dad and make a 5% inappropriate comment about how good your younger sister looks. I feel so much solidarity with the normal-looking women who end up with the worst of our alternative men.
This is just 2 minutes of just facts. One fact after the other. I just wish that I could show this to every woman who thinks that the edgy guy in the band is cool and say, sister, no. Sister, let me save you from yourself. Help me help you. I need you to watch this TikTok.
Feel bad, you know? Because they don't know what they're getting into. We've had decades of going to shows with these guys. We know what to expect. The normal-looking women, though, they're too wholesome and pure for this. They don't deserve this. And I'll tell you, the normal-looking chicks are not getting the best of our men. They're getting the worst. We gotta do something about that as a community, I think. We need to collect our stick and poke bros. lest they ruin.
We need to collect our stick and poke bros. Speak the truth to power, sister.
In some sweet girl named Megan's life. Yeah, it's true. In my experience.
There it is. Shout out to Madeline Pendleton telling the truth that you didn't want to hear, but you needed it. Some tough love. Good stuff. No cringe there, just facts. Normies falling in love with Wednesday Adam shows. This is the wrist check girl again. Yet still making fun of alternative people. I like her man. He's got a nice cloak there. Here's my question. Again, this is the same narrative that a lot of these metalhead type people say. And I don't know if this is true. The idea here is that there's all these normies out there that, are in love with goth girls, yet at the same time making fun of goth people and alternative people. I don't think that's true, though. I don't think that they're making fun of goth people or alternative people. I'll just say it. The TikTok weirdos, they need to drop the persecution complex. Normies aren't making fun of you because normies don't care about you. And not in a bad way. It's just like normies don't judge. They're like, oh, you dress like that? Oh, cool. That's great. Nice to meet you. Like, they don't think that way. Like, I sincerely think that this is like a kind of toxic thinking that alternative people really need to break out of, is the idea that, all the normies are judging them and out to get them. And it's like, it's not true. Yeah, exactly. They just like the aesthetic and that's it. No hate, just swag stealing. Yeah, exactly. There's no agenda there. Next one. What is this? Very interesting here. An interesting look. I like the fact that this is like at the top of their parents' stairs. And it's their parents' stairs because this looks like a cheesecake factory. These kind of floors that were popular in like 2007. This is like the landing at the top of their parents' stairs. I just wonder, what do the parents think? They just give up. They're just like, I don't know. This is what my kid's into now? I don't know. But it's also interesting that it seems like this type of person has been around since I was a kid. Like, I was in 7th grade in 1990, and there were people who looked like this back then. And it seems like this is just one of those looks that's just never going to go away. The same way as there's the angry Eminem white guy in the Sean John outfit, the Hesher kid in the Slayer shirt that listens to Megadeth, and the punk rocker with the mohawk and the leather jacket with the Exploited logo on it. They never go away. There's certain types of like youth identity templates that just never disappear. It's interesting. Yeah, the auto shop kids never die. Yes, that's right. The auto shop kids will always be the auto shop kids. And the goth kids will always be the goth kids. Oh, this is a good one. I don't know what this one's all about. I have no idea. All I need to know is that this is my new favorite song. And if you guys are regulars here on the stream, you will understand why I love this song very much. Listen carefully. You'll understand it. This is my new favorite song.
4 big guys, and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. If they keep fucking my butt, then I might just cry. Lick my dick and then come start spraying. Charging up my dick, I'ma go super saiyan. 4
I can't stop
guys,
listening.
and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. 4 big guys.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this person is. Yeah, there's some dance or something. I don't know, some costume, cosplay shit. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about, but I know that I just found my new favorite song. So there is that. I'm going to see if I can find it. The 4 big guys. Okay, here it is.
4 big guys, and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. There's 4 big guys, they're grabbing on my thighs.
Ooh, here's the hook.
My guts up like the 4th of July. Yes, sir, that is a fact, though. Take out my dick and slip it in his asshole. Swinging my dick through the air like a lasso. Painting his face like I'm Pablo Picasso.
If Kendrick Lamar made good music. Hey, Dad, check this out. I've been working on some music for a while. I thought you might like to hear it. Put on your headphones. Oh, it is on Spotify. Oh, good. Here it is. Okay. Good. Well, I definitely have to.
4 big guys.
I definitely have to add this to my official Spotify playlist. I'm almost at 10,000 followers on this playlist. I hope that all you people who follow my official playlist, I hope that you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for 4 big guys. How about this? Okay. Cringe Shiz IDK.
I know the pretty girl, always think about her. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance and
The fucking finger mustache. I gotta say, I am jealous that I wish that I was a Zoomer, because the Zoomers really do have the best sense of humor. This is some very advanced shit. She's got the finger mustache. She's got the scene hair. She's got the leather wrist cuff, the Affliction bedazzled shirt and jeans. I don't know what her necklace is, but probably something equally advanced. I gotta say, these kids are too advanced. I feel like, when Christopher Columbus or whatever landed in America and he had ships and guns and horses and shit, and the natives were like, what in the fuck is that? This must be some sort of god descended from the heavens. They just point their guns at the natives and he goes bang and kills them from 100 yards away, and they feel like they were visited by some sort of omnipotent extraterrestrial beings with strange powers. That's how I feel as an old person when I see how clever the kids are now, like this girl. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. There's nothing I can ever say that is ever going to be as funny or clever or insightful as the kids now. So I'm officially passing the torch to them. And I'm being serious. These Zoomer kids are hilarious. They're so creative. We don't stand a chance compared to them. They're so much more just clever than we are. We're done. We're dinosaurs. I admit it. The best that I can offer is, hey, kill me while my body still has some vitamins and minerals that you can extract to add to your own life, because I'm done. I'm a dinosaur. Here's another one. Interesting to see this scene revival trend. Also interesting to see how well they do it. I mean, this is fairly obscure. So this is two kids in, I can't tell what this one is, but this guy's got his neon cartoon monster Asking Alexandria shirt with his scene hair and whatnot. Looks like this is like the back room of their high school, dancing to Starstruck by 303 and Katy Perry. Pretty obscure. It's a good one. Yeah, straight out of 2009. Well done. I mean, it's kind of obscure. Yeah, these kids look like they're like 16. They were barely born when this came out. For them to know that song, I would say that's pretty obscure. So shout out to the kids for bringing it back. I officially passed my torch to the Zoomers. They're doing it right. I'm impressed. Another, I don't know if this guy's doing it on purpose as a tribute, but this is Skeleton Prince. With it, I mean, he must be. They know. I mean, this is so good. He's got the MySpace name. He's got the little anime scene avatar. Incredible. Scene Boy Summer Scream Request. And look at him here with his can of Monster screaming his little heart out in his parents' bathroom.
Guys, I've never tried this one before.
You guys remember unironically, unironically. It's not even cringe anymore. I just admire these kids at this point. You guys remember back in like 2008 when people would do like screaming tutorials on YouTube? That's what this reminds me of. Like, you remember that notorious video? Pig squeal girl. This one.
Hi.
You guys remember this?
I'm Brittany, and my last pig squealing video sucked, so I'm gonna be doing a redo. Okay?
This classic. That's what this reminds me of, is, these people doing these screaming videos on TikTok now. I don't know if they're consciously trying to bring back 2007 or not, but either way, they did it. That does it for this installment of Emo TikTok Cringe. Join us next time for more. And I gotta say, I'm not cringing. I'm scared. And I'm scared because these damn Zoomers, they're too clever. They're too smart. Their chakra is too strong for me. I feel like I could never defeat them in battle. But I suppose that's the nature of things, right? And I guess it's my time to be the dinosaur. I guess that's it.